How are a compass, an induction cooker, and a fridge magnet connected? They all work thanks to magnetism. We are constantly surrounded by magnetism, but it is invisible. It can be made visible with a simple experiment. Iron filings connect along magnetic field lines. This happens due to the magnetic force acting on the filings. Apart from technical applications, magnetism is part of our natural environment. The Earth is surrounded by a magnetic field. The origin of the Earth's magnetic field was unknown for a long time. The Earth's magnetic field can be observed in a compass, for example. People were already using compasses for navigation at sea around the year 1000. People observed that the compass needle always oriented itself to the north. However, how this phenomenon could be explained was a mystery for many centuries. It was the research of Carl Friedrich Gauss that was able to explain this phenomenon for the first time. More on this from astrophysicist Stefan Dreitzler.
Für das Leben auf der Erde insgesamt ist das Magnetfeld halt auch enorm wichtig, weil es uns vor der harten Partikelstrahlung der Sonne schützt.
Carl Friedrich Gauss showed great mathematical talent at a very early age. The Duke of Brunswick financed Gauss from the young age of 14 and continued to do so. In 1807, Gauss took up a professorship in Göttingen and became director of the Göttingen Observatory. Gauss' work was characterized above all by his ability to apply abstract mathematical concepts to experimental methods in physics. Gauss developed many mathematical methods and concepts. Among the best known are the normal distribution and the elimination method. Due to his many achievements in mathematics, he is also known as the Prince of Mathematics. In the 1830s, Gauss and Wilhelm Weber researched magnetism together. Both were professors in Göttingen at the time. Gauss and Weber carried out measurements on the strength of the magnetic field using the first magnetometer, which they developed themselves. Gauss' exchange with Alexander von Humboldt sparked his interests in the Earth's magnetic field. This led to Gauss and Weber's joint measurements of the Earth's magnetic field. In order to carry out undisturbed measurements, Gauss and Weber had a house built in 1833 without any magnetic components on the site of today's Göttingen Observatory. Today, this house is known as the Gauss House in Göttingen. The measurements of the Earth's magnetic field strength took place over a period of 5 years and used the magnetometer developed by Gauss.
Ein Gauss-Magnetometer war, dass man ein Stabmagnet an einem Torsionsfaden aufhängt und wenn man den eben auslenkt, dann versucht er sich natürlich wieder in Richtung des Magnetfeldes auszurichten, was dann letztendlich zu einer Schwingung führt, die dann eben langsam durch die Verwindungssteifigkeit des Fadens gedämpft wird. Mit seinem Magnetometer konnte man halt das erste Mal wirklich quantitativ das Erdmagnetfeld ausmessen.
Gauss and Weber also founded the Magnetic Society to measure the Earth's magnetic field. This association was one of the first international scientific societies. By cooperating with 50 other observatories around the world, the Magnetic Society was able to use simultaneous measurements. The Magnetic Society thus provided precise measurements of the Earth's magnetic field strength at various locations around the world.
Und er hat dann ja auch initiiert, dass das nicht nur in Göttingen gemacht wird, sondern in so einem weltumspannenden Netzwerk, was ja auch, glaube ich, sehr interessant ist, dass es eben Probleme gibt, die man nicht alleine im stillen Kämmerlein lösen kann, sondern dass es Dinge gibt, wo man eben notgedrungen kooperieren muss.
The Magnetic Society was also the beginning of international collaborations in science.
Das ist sicher auch eine herausragende Leistung, also überhaupt das anzuleiern ohne E-Mails.
The data collected by the Magnetic Society was summarized in the journal Resultate aus den Beobachtungen des Magnetischen Vereins, which was founded by the society itself. Gauss developed a mathematical model that supported his analysis of the data. This analysis of the experimental data allowed him to localize the origin of the magnetic field.
Gauss hat dann auch abgeleitet, wie das ganze Feld durch Funktionen und so weiter, wie das auf der Erde aussieht. wo die Pole liegen und wie es dazwischen aussah.
Gauss was ultimately able to reveal that the magnetic field originates from within the Earth. The results of Gauss' research were groundbreaking for later scientific discoveries. But it was not only his research that was innovative. Gauss' way of working was also ahead of its time in many aspects. Gauss developed complex mathematical methods to analyze and describe experiments. His achievements in the connection of the scientific community were also pioneering. International cooperation in science is still of great importance today.